Well defended. Here's Beverly. This time Durant, and a foul call on Durant, who barks at him. Durant, they're both out. They've both been just thrown out of the game. Double technicals, which is automatic because it's a second tech for both.
And this would have been just a tech on Durant by going towards Beverly. But once Beverly gets up and does his part, then that's both guys. And I would say this, going into game 2, if I'm one of the referees, I'm setting the tone right away.
Golden State point.
It's Capella diving, knocked away by Green and fouled inside by Green with 8.5 to go in the first quarter. Draymond Green will pick up number 1.
And how about this? The reaction by Draymond Green, which I love.
Curry.
He's holding his hand,
His
left hand.
You know he's got the bad right ankle. He's holding the left hand. And he'll go right to the locker room. That is an early story in this one.
Maybe a dislocated finger.
6, Harden will make a move, and a floater inside. It's no good. Got hit in the eye inadvertently. Here comes Jerebko. Harden is down. You can see, still down. And the timeout.
To go. Here's the injury to James Harden. The swipe down by Draymond Green inadvertently hits him right directly in the eye here as they're both going for that rebound. Harden goes down, and I like the sportsmanship here by Draymond.
Green, Harden, good! Down goes Green. Hit his head on the floor. Harden knocks down the triple. They feed to Thompson. Timeout taken by Kerr. Green is down.
And it was the follow-through that either got the head or the eye of Draymond Green. Here's the shot, and watch the follow-through to the side of the head there of Draymond Green. And you'll play the percentages and take that shot all day long from Embiid.
Good feed to Allen. Hit high that time by Embiid and crashing again to the floor. My goodness. Dudley and Simmons into the stands. We have to go back a couple games ago when Embiid threw an elbow as Dudley has to be taken back. When Embiid gave that elbow up high and in the chops to Allen, here was another shot from Embiid to Allen, and Dudley didn't like it and got in there.
And what made it worse was the post-game presser when Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid was asked about that, and they were joking. So here's the hard foul first from Embiid on Jared Allen. I mean, that's all ball. It doesn't even touch his head. But here's Dudley coming in the middle.
And then Butler pushes.
And then Butler with the push in the backside. And then it extends into the front row right in front of the Sixers bench. And, I mean, that is a good hard foul by Embiid because he's going for the ball. It looked bad in real time. And then here you see, and then you got Simmons and Embiid, and there's no love lost between those two. And you got Coach Kenny Atkinson, Harris, Fred Galloway, team security, all trying to calm down Dudley.
Here's Jimmy Butler.
Word off the bench in double figures now at 10.
And he played well at 23 in game 1. Embiid thinking 3 maneuvers into the defending Allen. And that's an offensive foul, and it's called on Joel Embiid.
Now they're going to take a look at this. The elbow, they're going to take it. Oh, absolutely, yes. This is going to be a flagrant 1.
Caught him in the chops.
Absolutely. Wow. So this is going to be a flagrant 1.
It was hard, it was high, and it got him right
in the chops.
In the chin, on the jawbone.
So this is a fight town. We got Rocky around here, right?
Well, Allen, who's only 20.
Oh my goodness.
That was.
Wow. Oh. Now you. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is a shot. Question is, does that warrant a flagrant 2? Look, I saw Andre Drummond get thrown out versus Antetokounmpo in their game 1, which I didn't think that was a flagrant 2.
Well, it drew blood here on Allen on the swinging elbow of Embiid. And there's a look at the 2 flagrants.
Question is, unnecessary and excessive contact. Looking at that replay, that's pretty excessive. The question is, do these referees have enough to call it here? Because I didn't think Drummond's was a flagrant 2. This is absolutely a flagrant 1. The question is, are they going to upgrade? Yeah, I think they're going to call this a flagrant 1. It's going to be 2 shots for Allen in possession.
Is 2 shots on the ball.
2 shots for Allen in the ball.
Embiid has got 2 fouls.
Wilt Chamberlain and Oscar Robertson were the 2 others to post those numbers for a playoff series as Collins and Jokic start jawing here. It's the second time in this series that the teams have come together. We saw it with Murray and Enes Kanter in game 2.
Yeah, Leonard gives him a shove right there, kind of throws a little elbow at him, and Jokic didn't like it much and got in there, Collins and Turner. And
there's one thing about Zach Collins, and Portland fans know this well. He is not afraid to stick his nose into any scuffle.
I'm not sure what they're talking about. That's just 2 free throws for Jokic. Let's get on with playing basketball.
And a 20-point Denver lead. They'll go to the video.
I say, you know, he didn't like this right here, where Leonard just kind of gives him a shove. I think Jokic thought that was excessive, but
official
language
they use is
they're checking for a hostile act.
Hostile act.
Look, at life's a hostile act, okay? I mean, you're playing basketball. Things are going to happen.
You know, now looking at these replays here, Collins just got enough of it a block. Otherwise, you're looking at a potential and 1.
Yeah.
But the 3 officials, Mark Davis, Tony Brothers, Josh Tibbin, had a meeting, and now Mark Davis and Tony Brothers talk it over. Let Tibbin take a look. Make sure the video equipment's working.
What they do is one referee said one thing, one said the other. Now Tibbin's coming in. He's going to break the tie right here.
Democracy at work.
No.
So does Josh Tibbin get advance information on what the crew chief called? Because you wouldn't want to go against a crew chief very often, would you?
I'm not sure. I don't know. That's just a foul. I mean, the reaction got everybody kind of uptight, but that's not a terrible fall by Leonard. He just gives him a little bit of shove. And
they are going to call that a flagrant 1. That's the ruling that we are hearing from the scores table.
You see this again.
So Myers-Leonard will be called for the flagrant 1. And Mark Davis over for next.
He's 3 for 4 in the 3 ball, along with all the damage. Great call on the baseline. He had no place to go, and that's the first good time that.
Will Barton put a finger and a hand in Seth Curry's face. And Curry took objection to that. Security coming in, players remaining on their respective benches. But James Capers moves in.
This is game 7.
Yeah.
There's so much pressure here. We're not allowing this. This is down the park. Okay. This is a great move right there. I take the foul. All right, because he's dribbling. Now over here, you don't need that. Yeah. I don't care what happened with the guy down on the floor. You don't need the pushing away because something is going to happen. Now, you can see right there, he got popped. Yeah.
So James Capers, Ed Malloy, and Sean Wright going to sort this out, and we're going to
that's a
get a technical foul out of it somewhere.
Well, you can see right there. Now, see, you don't need that. You don't need the push across. There's no reason for that. Now you know you're going, and you're not going to. Now, if you should win, or this goes Game 7, you know he will probably be suspended if they make this a flagrant situation.
And this is a tough lineup right here for Detroit. You got 2 non-shooters on the floor.
As Lopez can't hit that.
He shot that from almost the jump circle.
A 7-0 Milwaukee run. Brown again given a lot of space on the perimeter, what Chauncey's talking about. And Brown, Sterling that is, and Andre Drummond get into it. As the whistles come in, the tensions rise and the crowd elevates.
Didn't quite see everything that happened here, but I just love the intensity. You know, this is a playoff series. I know Andre was there, set a nice screen on Sterling Brown. Oh, it's a legal screen.
And you can see Sterling Brown went right after Drummond afterwards, who gave him a little more. And the personal was called on George Hill. The double techs go against Drummond and Sterling Brown.
Well,
Adetokounmpo, a load in transition, and Pachulia a little bit, something extra at the end of that foul.
well, we know one thing about Zaza. He will be physical. He will make his fouls count. Yeah, he does a good job. I mean, when you're fouling a guy like this, in all honesty, you have to make sure you foul him good.
Detroit has lost 12 straight playoff games, one shy of the NBA record, and that is going to be number 4 on Giannis.
I'll be honest with you. I like what Giannis did right there. Knowing this guy sets hard screens, I'm going to try to run through him. I want to make him feel my presence. Now, you don't like seeing him go to the bench right here, but sometimes you have to take a stand with a guy that you know will do the same to you.
And back comes DeRozan. And it's a charged offensive. Oh, DeRozan fired the ball in the direction of Scott Foster, and
he's kicked out. He's gone. He's gone. He's kicked out.
He fired it with a lot on it too, I should point out.
Yeah, and with bad intentions. He was trying to catch somebody when they weren't looking.
So Murray shoots the technical, so it's a technical and then the ejection.
Yeah, and I have nothing against this ejection. The frustration, and that's when you know it happened. He's frustrated with the call and threw the ball over here, and I almost hit my man Jimmy Goldstein.
Utah in transition. Mitchell for 3. It's gone! Banked it in from the corner. And a foul, and now Crowder and Harden go nose to nose. James Harden with 2 quick fouls, and we'll see now as the officials are going to go to the monitor. Should there be anything additional?
One of the things Utah's talked about is them feeling us. This is about pride. There is the contact. You feel like Donovan maybe kicks his leg out. James trying to plead that case. And with his elbow out, Crowder makes a little bit of contact and face to face. I don't think there's nothing there to me. Let's keep it moving, Dave. Playoff game. Playoff game. Emotions are high. It didn't escalate.
Lillard all over him. Westbrook on the ground. Curly kneel. And there they are. They have a pass. Aside from their great talent, it's what makes it most interesting as well. These two go at each other as hard as any two opponents in the NBA. Timeout on the floor. Yeah, you know the playoffs have arrived, especially when Westbrook and Lillard are involved.
I love it.